Hey guys and girls.
Hi.
We're Sum 41, and you're watching Jawbreaker. What you looking at, boy?
Entertainment. Welcome to Jawbreaker, the latest, greatest, brand spanking new video series from Warp Sports. Rocco, this is going to be unlike anything kids are used to seeing.
Totally. We're going to show you highlights on and off the field, behind the scenes, on the scenes.
Cool. The thing I'm most excited about, our personality profile section. We're going to show you who's blown up the amateur and pro scene, and we're going to show you what they're like on and off the field. What else we got for them, Rob?
Also, it's going to give you some tech tips, tactics. We're going to show you who's blowing up the scene, who's doing what, who's mugging who.
And also, what's an action sport without the music that drives it? We're going to take you all over the country, and all you have to do is sit on your sofa, live concerts, music videos, interviews with the hottest bands in alternative music. Jawbreaker's going to be amazing stuff. What do we have in this first episode, bro?
We got highlights, LA Open. We're going to get under the skin. Original bad boy, Lasoya.
Right on, we got footage of that. But first, as you can see, it's live and wired here, Bourbon Street in New Orleans. And that means only one thing when it comes to paintball. The Diablo Mardi Gras Open, presented by Hardcore Sports. Let's see who won, who lost, and who got done nasty.
There is something going on.
I'm Zach Long, you're watching, what is it? You're watching Jawbreaker video series.
My name is Lasoya. I'm playing Team Avalanche. I get around a lot. I live in Denver, Colorado. And this is my city. This is the ghetto, but it's my city. It's the ghetto. I live in the ghetto. I played paintball with my dad and his company for a team effort and team building something for his company. This is back in the day when they had nail spots and they were still shooting oil-based paint. And there were only a few guns out there, and we went out to play, and I think I had one of the most fun times I've ever had. And I didn't really play much after that for about 3 or 4 months, and then a friend of mine from high school, I found out that he played paintball, and I was like, oh, well, you know, let's go out and play. So I went out and played, and I don't think I ever looked back. I was so young back then. And to have something like that has such a direct effect on my life. It evolved into a team, and then from the team it evolved into Avalanche, and it's non-stopping. It's a big train that just hasn't seemed to stop for a while. Watching Team Avalanche start from nothing and be a nobody amateur team to being one of the top professional teams in the sport just really is very mind-boggling to me. I never imagined in a million years that this team would rise to where it has. Having people look up to the team in the way they do is very rewarding, and it makes me want to play more. It makes me want to be a better player, be nicer to people. Because there's some paintball players out there that, and myself included, that would just blow up in the field, get mad, yell, scream, cuss. And I think being on a team that is so highly looked at really makes me think twice about what I do on the field. I think being such a recognizable team on the field in paintball has changed my personality for the better. I never foresaw paintball getting to this level when I was younger. The fact that it has come to this level, pictures, magazines, and the fact that any kid would want my autograph. I mean, I'm no different than anybody else out there. And the fact that I'm having the parents come up and say thank you, for being so nice to my child is really, really rewarding, and it makes me want to get better. It makes me want to be nicer to people, and it just changes your whole mental outlook on the game, and it really makes playing paintball extremely fun again. I'd stopped having fun for a year or two, and that really affects the way you play paintball because you just don't want to play. I never dreamed I'd be flying to France, Brazil, Holland, you name it. I mean, we've been there, and we go there for free. And the fact that we do all this stuff for free really is just amazing. I started playing and getting beat up by Daryl Trent, Clayton, Kyle, Jamie. If you remember Jamie from the Army, the Army of old, those guys were just phenomenal. I mean, those guys were just the intensity on their field. I wanted their intensity. I wanted the adrenaline rush. I wanted to be out of control, screaming on the field like they were. I mean, they would kill you on the field, and you know what? They were really nice guys off the field. And I looked at them, and just how they were, I really looked up to them, and I said, I'm going to be like that someday. Those guys are really cool. Never ever be afraid to walk up to a pro player and talk to him. I hear all the time these parents come up and say, my kid really wants to meet you, but he's really scared, he's really shy. I can honestly, I'm one of the nicest people I know off the field. Don't ever be afraid to talk to a pro player. We're all really nice people. I enjoy you come up and talk to me. I want to meet your parents. I want to meet your girlfriends. I want to meet your moms and dads. It's always fun to meet people that respect you. The one thing is for sure before every game, the one thought that is in my head the most is, I've got to pee. And that is guaranteed 100%. That feeling will never go away.
It doesn't matter. I get off the field, I don't have to pee anymore. I go back on the field, I gotta pee really, really bad for some reason. And I think that pretty much is universal with everybody. Seeing the whole field is very important, and knowing where people are, knowing where they're going, knowing who they're shooting at is very, very important. Keeping track of 10 people is pretty hard, but once you get down to numbers, down to like 6 and 5, it's pretty easy to keep track of who's where, who's actually on the field, what they're doing, who they're shooting at, and where you can go to get the eliminations you need to break the game open. 90% of the games I won't even live in, and it really doesn't matter to me. Breaking open the game is what's important. If you know where everybody is, and you can make a mental picture of how you can run through them on the field, knowing your third, fourth, and fifth move, or just making one quick move and doing a zigzag up the field, very, very important to know where you're going to end up, and when you get there, who's going to be there, where they're going to be looking, and who they're going to be shooting at.
Players that play my kind of game, the Richie Malczewskis, the Billy Saranskis, we all, irregardless if we're an individual on the field or not, we all have game plans to follow. And, if for some reason the game plan doesn't go according to plan, you got to take somebody else's spot, which means then you're no longer an individual. Then you're now that team player and taking their responsibilities.
I've been going to parties and interested in music for about 15 years.
I've been involved with raves since around the early 90s. I've attended them. They've always been, you know, a lot of fun to go to. This is back when they were smaller, 200-300 people. Now these days they're in excess of, you know, 5, 6, 10, 15, 25,000 people. I've always wanted to be involved with them on a production part of it. So I decided to get involved with the accounting part of it and be a promoter's investor. So I invested with a lot of the companies around here, helping them to get the rave scene to what it's been today. After a while, some of the events and some of the promoters just kind of lost interest in what they had started it for, and they decided, you know, they weren't going to put the effort into the events that they were going to, which caused them troubles in the long run because kids just stopped coming to their events. And it started almost costing me money because they wouldn't break even or they would lose money and they were losing my money. So I decided to pull all the money out of investments and I decided to start my own thing and throw my own events. And being a promoter is much more rewarding than being an investor. You get to actually get out there and interact with the kids, find out what they want, and you know, when you provide what kids really want, you say you provide this and you actually give them what you say you're going to provide, the kids are just happy and that they really respect you, and I think that's the most rewarding part, is respect and just seeing the happy smile on the kid's face no matter what the outcome of the party will be. Every time I throw an event, I age like 5 years, I think. Just the production part of it, when you're doing it by yourself, you got to make sure everything gets done right. It really is, it's a super stressful situation. Yeah, it's a penthouse suite, 3rd floor. This is my cat. This is where I live. Nothing too really special about it. I think I paid like $10 for this. That was expensive. That's my art. Big master suite. Now the walls, it looks a little smaller in here, but those walls actually push out like 500 yards. There's an indoor pool behind that wall right there. I'm not going to show that to you, then once you get all jealous. This is the bathroom. This is where I keep all my feminine hair care products. See? Leave-in conditioner. Talon works. I'm not going to show you. This is all my clothes. We can't show you that. So. Half of these clothes I stole from paintball players, so I can't show you that right now. That's the secret stuff. This is the master deck. Now underneath here there's like a jacuzzi, but you can't see it. That's my other pet squirrel. He's always over here. I'm trying to fatten him up for next year so I can eat him. What else do I have in here? See, half this stuff I get at Sam's Club. It sits in here. You buy like 80 of one thing, you eat one of them, and the other 79 sit in there for 6 months before you take them out again. I think we all do that, though. I cook. I use a telephone. I use called Domino's or Pizza Hut. That's the best way to cook. This is my pride and joy. I watch this. This is a lot. This is my baby, because I sit in my butt and I watch TV all the time. So, this is, you don't want to know what that's for. Never mind. So, this is my pad. This is where I live. I hope you all enjoyed yourself. I'm really hungry, so you gotta get out. Don't touch anything on the way out either. I know you take it. So, have a nice day. Peace, love. Bye. Peace.
Right on. Now it's tech time on Jawbreaker. What we're doing here is we're going to show you the latest and most high-speed products that are on the market. I'm here with Owen from WDP. He's going to give us a skinny on the new marker. Let's check it out.
Well, look, it's the Angel IR3. It's the latest gun from WDP. A lot of changes from the last model, the LCD. First of all, the gun looks differently. It's physically different. It's shorter. It's lighter. It's considerably faster than any gun that we've ever done before. Any other gun that's out there, basically. The IR3 gets its name because it's first of all it's the third Angel that we've made, and the IR stands for infrared. It's got an infrared capability.
Now, is this the cops thing that I've been hearing about? When I hear the word cops, I get a little nervous. Is that the new crystal eye on the IR3?
No, actually, no. There's no flashing lights with the cops that we've got on the gun. What it is, COP stands for a crystal-operated paint sensor. You probably have seen other guns with kind of an anti-chop system. It's normally an optical eye. We've designed an anti-pinch system which doesn't use an eye. It hasn't got any external components. There's no actual optical sensors. It'll shoot in any kind of weather conditions. It'll shoot any coloured paintball. It's not affected by sunlight. It's not affected by debris. Think of it as a pressure pad.
Gotcha.
When the paintball drops down, hits the pressure pad, tells the gun there's a paintball there ready to fire, lets you fire the paintball. If it doesn't detect it, won't fire.
So unlike other markers, this one cannot get dirty, and you can use that crystal eye all the time.
It's not affected by dirt or the traditional problems that you associate with optical systems. It doesn't have any of that. It's it's a more advanced way of achieving the same result.
What about the new feed port? What do you got going on there?
Well, the feed port's it's got what's called a gated feed. I'll just show you actually. It's a one-way ball feed system. It'll allow paintballs into the gun, but it won't allow them back out. Very simple little device there. Drops in. And what happens is, when you tighten up, just push your finger in there. You'll see that the finger goes in great. There's resistance when you pull it out. What happens is it locks a 3-ball stack straight into the feed tube. Whatever happens, you're going to get the 3 balls to shoot. How many times have you seen people slide into a barricade, come up to bunker somebody and shoot fresh air?
Wicked, I have.
And you know that you've got a 3-ball stack locked in. You could even shoot the first ball upside down.
The gun's called the IR3. What does the IR represent?
Well, it's got infrared technology. It allows the gun to communicate with other Angel IR3s and transfer data between the two. An example would be a guy's got an IR3. He's pretty happy with the way it fires, but he sees, let's say, Chris Lasoya of Avalanche out there. He's firing very quickly, and the guy thinks to himself, well, I want my gun set up like Chris's. He could wait for Chris to come off the field. He sets his gun to fetch. He sets Chris's gun to send, and they hold the guns together. It's wireless communication. All the information from Chris's gun, all the settings, all the parameters, is transferred straight into this guy's gun, and he can go out and his gun will shoot like Chris's.
Wow, that is incredible. Next thing I want to talk about, I see that you've got a new grip frame going on with that.
Grip frames, traditionally in paintball, they're 45 frames.
Yep.
Now, 45 frames are designed for straight arm pistol shooting, which isn't what we do in the sport. So we thought we'd design a frame that was suited for people's techniques, people's styles of play, keeps them in tight. If you notice, you put that into your shoulder. A 45 frame is causing you to bend your wrist quite a lot. What you find with that is your wrist is fairly straight, it's a natural movement, it's a comfortable movement, and it brings it up and keeps you tight, offers a very minimal profile to the people you're shooting at.
Feels like it brings your elbow down tighter.
Yeah, straight away, that's the first thing you notice. And you find that if you're out and you're waiting for somebody, you find you're in a very comfortable shooting position, and there's no fatigue, you get no fatigue in your finger when you're rapid firing. It's just a more comfortable, improving the technique basically.
Looks like you put the new skin grips on it also.
Yeah, very sticky, got a very high coefficient of friction. They're actually contoured as well. What we're trying to do with the frame, we're trying to get the maximum contact between your hand and the frame. What that offers is a much steadier shooting platform when you're firing the gun.
Excellent. I also heard that you guys changed the 14-way.
Yeah, a lot of the internals are different. The 14-way is something that John Rice, our designer, has been working with a Japanese firm for about 18 months now. It's a dedicated valve for our gun. It's something that is far more efficient than any valve we've ever used before. It's smaller, it's lighter. Likewise, the ram. It was once a 3-piece ram. It's now a 2-piece. It offers a lot less friction. And what we find now is the result of that is From a tank like this, a 45, you'll be getting 1,000 shots from that, and that's good shots. But 295, 298, 1,000 shots from that tank, and that's something we weren't able to offer before.
We can't argue with that at all. It also feels shorter, more compact, actually lighter with the balance of it. Feels, you move the red back.
Well, what we actually do, I mean, the gun is shorter. A lot of length has been taken off the back end.
Gotcha.
Consequently, the gun is considerably lighter for that. And the space frame, which is what we're calling this frame, is moved further forward. It's adjusting the point of balance. So what you find is, when you put your drop on there, especially with a 45 tank, you're able to be very, very tight, significantly better balance.
Yeah.
So when there's no loader on this, so it's not an actual representation, but already you've noticed the fact that the gun feels differently. It's more comfortable. It's just a better shooting position.
Yeah, that feels really nice. I heard also that the board was changed.
It's totally changed. Yeah. I'm starting this up for you. What we've got now is a totally encapsulated twin-layer tamper-evident PCB. What that means is it's cased in plastic. It protects it from any kind of physical damage. It's also got what's called encrypted data storage. What happens is, instead of taking all the gun's memory and storing it on one chip, it actually breaks down each individual piece of data, encrypts it, and stores it separately on the board. The terminology we use for that is hardened electronics. It's the most reliable piece of electronics that we can put in a gun.
What is the maintenance going to be now on the new IR3s?
Well, we made it easy for you. The gun is equipped with what's called an onboard maintenance advice system. It will tell you when to oil it. You'll get a text message come across the screen. It'll tell you when to check for bolt wear. It'll tell you when to change the exhaust valve. You don't have to think about it. Just read the messages the gun sends you, do what the gun tells you, and it'll take care of itself.
Wow, that's wicked. What else? What about the trigger? I see that the trigger has 3 pivot points on it. What's that all about?
Basically, each of these pivot points in the trigger here offers a totally different firing dynamic. The foremost point is what you'd be used to with firing an LCD. The rearmost point is actually allowing you to tap down on the trigger and achieve a much faster rate of fire. Now, I don't care who you are, with that pivot point there, with this trigger and this frame, this gun will add maybe 4 or 5 balls per second to your game.
I'll do it. So when are you going to hook a better up and give me one of those babies?
You get one, Rock. Anytime you're ready.
Awesome. Awesome. This gun is definitely high speed. Thanks for giving us a lowdown on the gun own. We're going to go to LA, show you some highlights over there. But first, we're going to Denver for the rock show.
Thanks, Rocco. Dr. Strange here on a cold January night in Denver, Colorado, the Ogden Theater on Colfax Street, bringing you to the rock show from the comfort of your living room. Sum 41, Unwritten Law, and God. We're going to go inside, check out some tunes, meet the bands, see what's going on. Follow me. Let's go.
What's up, guys? Dr. Strange on the bus with Unwritten Law outside the Ogden Theater in Denver, Colorado for the big rock show. Jawbreaker bringing it into your living room. Unwritten Law, Sum 41, and Gob. I am sitting here with Rob and Scott from Unwritten Law. What's going on, guys?
Nothing, how you doing?
Good, bro. Got a few questions for you if you'd be so good as to answer them for us.
Love to.
Awesome. You guys, from the San Diego scene, which through the 90s has presented, some awesome music. Rocket from the Crypt, Blink, Sprung Monkey, Bucko 9. Just talk a little bit of how that went into kind of your guys' development and fostering as a young band.
We were fortunate in San Diego to have a club called Soma. There was kind of like a catalyst for all those bands you mentioned. I'd say the club itself, aside from the fans in San Diego, was probably like the biggest catapult, of our career for sure.
Let's talk about the new record a little bit. Alva's super diverse.
The songs were all written acoustically, so it's like how they came out electrically was a different story. We had no idea. We kind of just chose out of 25 songs like the best ones and recorded them and saw how each one of them turned out. We weren't really looking to make a punk record or make us like hear some reggae influences and ska influences and stuff. We weren't trying to do that. We weren't trying to reinvent the wheel with adding electronica. Just some of the songs called for some of those things, so that's how we kind of put them in there.
Yeah, we definitely want to oppose to trying anything that would make the song sound better, studio-wise. So.
Cool. You guys did some dates in Australia recently, is that right?
This new album, Alva's, actually was released in Australia first on November 12th. So we had a chance to go down and support the release of that record.
Cool. How are the kids reacting to you guys playing the new stuff live down there anyways?
It's huge. Yeah, Australia's always been good to us, so it's like they might be biased, you know.
So, what do you guys have left in terms of touring? Where can kids come see you guys?
You see us everywhere. We'll be doing laps. So we'll be at a town near you, a town near you, a town near you, everywhere. So yeah, for sure.
Let's smoke some cigarettes and catch up on the back porch, fire up another road tan. We don't need a rest, it's just a test. And as the wheel spins, we'll watch it with a grin and looking at the day begins. Well, now it's on again. It's on again. Yeah, yeah. And we're alright. We're up all night to see the sun come up. Yeah, just one more time. No reason why to see the sun come up. Yeah, we're alright. Yeah, we're alright. Yeah, we're alright. I'm alright. Yeah, we're alright. Yeah, we're alright. To see the sun come up. Thank you very much.
Lisa, Harvey, and you're watching Jawbreaker video series. Roll the dice, see what you get. I'm on the bet. You close your eyes. Let's see which side of you shows up today. I hope it's not a new one. Here's my heart, trying to take it. I don't need it anymore. I learned to live without it. I don't need it anymore. Learn not to feel and not to see. You're like the shadow passing me. I don't even notice you. So place your bet, let's see who wins. My patience is wearing thin. I'm betting on a loser. Here's my heart, trying to take it. I don't need it anymore. I've learned to live without it. I don't need it anymore. Yeah. In my heart, in my heart, let's get ready to fly. In my heart, let's get ready to fly.
life on the tour bus here with Sum 41, Jawbreaker Video Magazine, taking you to the Rock Show, Denver, Colorado, Ogden Theater, Sum 41, Unwritten Law, Gob, Dr. Strange. What's up, guys? Thanks for making a couple minutes for us.
For sure. Anytime.
Cool, man. 2001, pretty good year for you. Yeah. Pretty good year for the guys in Sum, though, man. You take a little time to reflect on how it's gone for you?
Yeah, it's been a great year. Although our album hasn't even been out for a year, it's only been like 8 months, but it seems like a long time. And a lot's happened in the past while, I guess. I don't know.
I think it just seems it's been out for so long because it's only half an hour long. I mean, kids were asking me like the day the album was released when we were gonna do the new one.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Is this a fisheye lens?
Yeah, dude.
Is this making me look fat, kids? Do I look fat?
How'd you guys get the break to kind of go from Canada into the States?
Well, we signed to a record company, and they gave us money to do that because we had no money.
Record companies have money, kids.
That's something we don't.
First video I ever saw from you guys maybe 2-3 years ago on 120 Minutes, and I might be remembering this wrong, but it was just kind of like you guys kind of messing with people a little bit.
Yeah, pretty much. Like we were like drive-by water gunning people, like egging houses and stuff like that. Which, because all that stuff just came from we just taped it on our own anyway. We weren't putting it in a video, and we decided we're like, what the hell do we do for our first video? So we just decided to throw all this home footage that we had into a video and see if it worked. No one played it, but we think it worked.
We thought it was a good video. As long as you guys.
Our favorite video ever.
You guys have just recently done a video for Motivation off the new record. You guys want to talk about that shoot a little bit? What went into that video?
Sure, that video was like, we wanted to make a video that was like totally different than anything we've ever done, because all our videos have been like kind of big ideas and all this kind of stuff, and like a lot of people in it, so we decided to just have no idea, no people in it, just us, and just us in a room, really, just do something different.
Alright, man, so what are your guys' plans for late spring and early summer of 2002?
Summer, we start recording the next record, and then at the end of the summer, like August, we're going to start playing again, but for the first bit, we're just going to start recording our next record, hopefully it'll be out October.
Well, right on, Dr. Strange, I want to thank Dave,
Thanks, dude.
Derek, and Steve. Sum 41, we are outside the Ogden Theater in Denver. We're going to go inside and check out the show right now. You're watching Jawbreaker Video Magazine.
Every spring, we go down to Southern California, start the pro circuit. We're going to go to SC Village out in Corona to give you a skinny on what's going down. Check it out.
Just one more verse, I swear, just one more round and round.
Show, Gob, Sum 41, Unwritten Law. Upstairs of the Ogden Theater, Denver, Colorado, I'm with Craig, Tom, and Theo from the band Gob. What's going on, fellas?
We just blew in.
Cool, man. First night of a big tour, you guys. Sum 41, Unwritten Law. Sum 41, fellow Canadians. Do you guys have a history? Have you toured together much? You guys played together?
With Sum 41, I've toured with them many times. We go along those tours because we love the way they smack our ass.
Is it helping you guys, you know, kind of solidify your following, getting to play to more kids like this?
Everything helps. It sure does. No, everything works out. Like, it helps. Everything, touring helps a lot.
Cool.
It's the only, for us, for down working down in the States, I guess, playing. It's the best thing is playing in front of a lot of people.
Cool.
It always works out for us.
We're about out of time here on Jawbreaker, but it's been a rad first show. Rocky, we've been everywhere, dude. Los Angeles Open, Mardi Gras, we're here. Personality profiles, we've hung out with Lasoya. Awesome. Dude, Tech Tip, IR3. How rad is that?
Fastest gun out there. You gotta get yourself one of that.
Dude, last but not least, The Rock Show, Gob, Unwritten Law, Sum 41.
Crazy huge.
Rocking the Rockies, Denver, Colorado.
Rocking like nothing on the road.
All right. Like we said, it is Mardi Gras, and we're downtown New Orleans, Bourbon Street. We're getting ready to go into the Shim Sham Club, kick back a few cold ones. That's all the time here on Jawbreaker. I'm Dr. Strange. Hockey Cat. We'll see you guys next time. Party.
You can also get calcium.
I think you need more. Tape that. You videotape that right now. Here, I'll do it. Give me, I gotta get it. Oh my God. That's a big ass.
Oh man, man. Oh man. What you do, dog? You want to stick ass like you're sick. Oh God.
Eric Roberts shaves his whole body. That's a good one. Eric shaves his whole body.